Good afternoon. We are on the way. Right now, we are on the way to the scene of a unfortunate situation. It sounds like for a family, a 65-year-old woman. They have not confirmed anything other than she was found suspicious circumstances. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. So we do have this person of interest, the subject. Now I just posted it on my X. I guess there is a person of interest, a Hispanic male, approximately 5'10", 150 pounds. We're heading there right now. Now they're looking for possibly a 2003 Ford Ranger pickup. 2003 Ford Ranger pickup. Thank you guys. Hit the share button. We're hitting the road. We're about says about 20 minutes away. So we're just gonna pull up one more thing here. We do have the scanner going as well. And we're gonna pull up JLR. He's gonna restream here in a little bit. Shout out to JLR. So we are right down the street. Thank you guys for tuning in. Prayers for this family, and we hope maybe to talk to some neighbors, things like that. Just check the scene. This is the same area that Holly Dasso was, her body was dropped. Now this is different, obviously, because the woman was found possibly maybe in her own house. So
2.7 miles, turn left onto East Old Spanish Street.
So we are heading there right now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a good weekend, good Saturday. So prayers for this family, and hopefully we get some answers, but we're gonna see if we can talk to some neighbors. I do not know if this is connected to Nancy Guthrie. Obviously, we don't think so, but at this point, there's so many strange things going on here with Pima County. There was another woman that was missing. I'm still waiting to find out about that one, but we are heading there right now. Welcome in, everybody. If I miss your chat, Allison, Brenda, try to reach it. Luckily, we do have a better setup now. It should be a lot more quiet in the car. Don't have any overheating issues. Yep, I'm heading right now. It's about, I think it said 22 minutes. So shout out Sleuth. It was great to have you on the show last night. Give a follow to Sleuth, Mary. Hello, Tanya, Cindy. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for the super. Thank you so much. Supporting independent media. As Sleuth likes to say, alternative media. I like that, alternative media. Might have to start borrowing that from him. Welcome in, Nurse Julie. Good to see you back. So we are, like I said, about 20 minutes away. Now this came in this morning as 65-year-old woman. I did post it on my X. Found under suspicious circumstances. Now, I am going to put on JLR here in a minute because I know he's talking about it. He did say he's going to restream. So welcome in. Welcome in, Petra. Hope everyone's feeling good this weekend. No stress. But we are going to be on the scene here. You know, obviously I don't know what we're gonna see. If obviously with this, I mean, the scene could be cleared up. With Nanos, you never know. They could just close up the scene and be like, hey, we're done, let's go eat. We don't know, but we will be there shortly. We have a nice ride down. Shout out to JLR Army.
331, injured person, 2660, West Woodbrook Road, 4800 North and 2600 West. Respond on 83 North.
So we do have the scanner going as well, but I did send JLR Army and JLR the information. There is a possible suspect that they are looking for. They haven't said a name,
Light, turn left.
but they did say 5'10", 5'10". Let me just let this car pass. I don't know what he's doing. So let me read this real quick.
191, electrical problem, 31,000.
At the light, turn left onto East Old Spanish Trail.
So this is the subject is described as this was on the dispatch. Oh, thank you for the super. This was on the dispatch. So basically, when the call came in, the call came out in as they're looking for a Hispanic male, 5'10", approximately 150 pounds, thin build, and if I remember,
In 6.2 miles, turn left onto East Old Spanish Trail.
5'10" is about what the perp in the Nancy Porch guy was, 5'9", 5'10". He was now possibly driving a 2003 Ford Ranger pickup, color unknown. So if you wanted to look up what a Ford 2003 Ford Ranger pickup, but I did send the information to JLR so he can read that out. But like I said, I'm about 15 minutes away. We do have a nice ride here on this road. It's pretty, no cars, no traffic, so it should be a straight shot out there.
So you can cancel us. Cancellation. Alright, so Lucinda Drive with Tucson Fire at the intersection.
Now here's the question, will Nanos come out and do a press conference?
Responding for a gas tank that caught on fire.
Well, I think we all know the answer
All over a 50-year-old male. He is
of that.
screaming in pain. Blackened skin. He's having respiratory distress at this time. Pinal County is en route.
So like I said, repeat kind of summary what happened. This came in this morning, 65-year-old woman. Now usually they would say a domestic dispute, right? Okay, because I've heard this actually not even a couple weeks ago. There was a domestic dispute between a husband and a wife, and they both didn't make it. I don't want to say online, but if you know what I mean. So the way they worded this, turn this down a little bit. The way they worded this tells a lot. Suspicious death is, and they never said homicide. So that, I mean, if I'm obviously the homicide detectives are going to be out in this kind of death, but is it one of those cases where they're going to, try to bring forward information? Are they going to try to be quiet? Do they know who the suspect is? I mean, after doing some investigation, do they know who that suspect is and now they're looking for him? We don't know, but if there is any neighbors, I will ask. I think JLR was able to recover or find the photo, the unconfirmed photo of the woman. Now I don't have her name right now because I'm driving, but if you guys want to just put, you know, prayer hands for her family, obviously this has got to be just devastating. Now, this is a pretty good distance away from Nancy's, but it is not that far away from, well, it's a pretty good distance from Nancy's, and it's also a pretty good distance from, if everyone's been talking, well, we've all been talking about the SA assault case that happened earlier in the week. Remember, the woman came home, or somebody came into her house through an unlocked door. I think JLR was talking about it on his stream. So that is also not close to here, but it is closer than Nancy's, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna check to see how far we are. I will set up shop when we get there with the tripod, and got the drinks. I can't really see the chat, but thank you for supporting it. All the new members, thank you. We are officially 12 minutes away, but we have hit some slow pokes on the road. Thank you, Kathleen. What's up? It is hot here in Arizona, but as long as you have air conditioning, you're good. Now, there is expecting some big storms here in Tucson this evening. So I don't know how big, but there is. I did post on my Facebook. They're expecting 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. So tonight could be turning into a storm chasing night. That's the thing about Tucson, is it can turn with the weather when we hit these months. If it gets hot enough here and then we do get storms that come in, it can really flare up big time. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button for anybody new, but we are getting closer. We are now, well, 10 minutes away, as long as we don't hit any more traffic. Like I said, I do have the Pima County Sheriff playing on the background just in case anything comes through. Now, I don't know, I think if we're able to find the exact house.
At the next light, turn left.
If we're able to find the exact house, because when this call came across, they don't ever put the exact address. They just put the like the 6200 block or whatever. So it's going to be a little bit of investigating to find out.
Turn left onto East Old Spanish Trail.
Which house Who knows? Sheriff Nanos could have all the pulled down, and you know, like I said, already to lunch. We don't know what's going to be the scene. We don't know if when she was discovered, when it happened, but the story did come through this morning. Thank you for anyone becoming a member. And looking forward to JLR coming out to Tucson, Arizona coming up, I think, this week. So stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll get a break when he comes out. Maybe the big break will come that we've all been waiting for. Welcome in, welcome. So a little summary, people just getting here. 65-year-old woman, which is rare to find, right? I mean, obviously medical things could be somewhat normal, even though it's still young age, but this was labeled as a suspicious death. So I'm hoping. I did look up the house at the, it's a real nice neighborhood. This is not, in a bad neighborhood. So that is weird. This is in like, I would say just looking at the neighborhood on the map is kind of like a newer homes within the last like 15, 20 years, maybe even, newer. So we will find out what we can find out. You will see what I see when we get there. This is where a lot of people are coming because you can go get brand new houses out here, and instead of an older one. So a lot of families are moving out here. But this is a elderly. I don't want to say elderly because 65 is not old. But an older woman. I have not posted the photo, but I did notice JLR found an unconfirmed photo. So shout out to the sleuth, JLR, finding that photo. But we are now getting closer, 7 minutes away. So I will describe the suspect again. Described, came through on the dispatch. So this is all unconfirmed information. The dispatcher relayed this to the fellow officers after this was reported. Hispanic male, 5'10", skinny, thin build. He left in a 2002 Ford Ranger pickup, unknown color. So if you want to look up the color of the pickup, or the what that looks like. Now when I stop, I'll read the exact. I don't know if he said camper shell. It might have a camper shell. We'll find out. But thank you guys for tuning in today. Now, yeah, small towns are definitely cool. Now, Vail is a pretty, if you look up Vail, Arizona, it's pretty small. It's one of those towns that basically was nothing, and then all of a sudden it just sprouted with all kinds of new homes and new families. It's nice. I mean, it's a really nice area. So we are now 5 minutes away from the street. So what the plan of action when we get there, we got to really compete with the sun right now. So we got to find at least, if we can stay in the car, and if they have the house, if it's blocked off. I mean, sometimes they like to clear these scenes quick because they don't like to, you know, annoy the neighbors. Even though, you know, we've seen what happened with Nancy's. So to me, let me know in the chat, what do you think is going to happen? You think the tape is going to be down at the house? I think if it was any other sheriff, we would probably be guessing the tape will be up. I mean, it hasn't even been, you know, 24 hours since the case, suspicious death, has been reported. So do you think the tape is going to be up or down? But we will be there very shortly. Hit the like button. Helps out the stream if you share it out to the X or you know, the other channels, then other people can find us. Shout out to the JLR Army, whoever else, all the other YouTubers. I was watching Mark the Shark earlier. Who else was? I think AJ was out there. Everybody's doing their thing, and hopefully we have a YouTubers Unite here coming soon this week. So stay tuned. All right, so we are 4 minutes away, guys and gals. So as you can see, this is a really nice neighborhood. Thank you, Kathleen. Anyone helping with the supers, thank you so much. Supporting independent media, alternative media, as Sleuth likes to say. Sleuth Intuition, he coined that one. Alternative media. All right, guys, so here we are. I'm gonna quiet down. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we are. Let's hope, I should say, that we are able to talk to somebody. Will the media be here? Look at how nice this neighborhood is. It's like nice. I mean, we're talking paved, bike paths. Might
In
even
1 mile, turn right onto South Moss Lane.
Alrighty. Community pool. No one's even at it. Oh no, there's a couple people there. Suspicious death. Now there are some articles that were made by KOLD, Cold News, KOLD. They did not mention the suspect description in there, but we do have the suspect description. Now the reason, Pima County has not encrypted their scanner, which is great, so the public can be aware of what's going on and who's doing what. But in the city of Tucson, they have now encrypted all of our scanners. So the lack of transparency with the Tucson police has now restricted us from being able to hear calls that are happening. But because this is Pima County,
Turn right onto South Moss Lane, then take the first right onto East Hamden Greenway.
all right, here we are, guys and gals. Look, there's a, look at
At the
that.
stop sign, turn right onto East Hamden Greenway.
Do you see
Then
that?
arrive at your destination.
Those are, wow, look at that. Somebody was peeling out right there on the road. Like, those are some really strict, that's the first thing I see when I get here. Look at that. I mean, they have to be going fast to be going like their tracks. Yep. I mean, but those are thick. Very, now see, I don't know where this is, so we're just kind of gonna cruise around this neighborhood for a little bit. There is not an exact address. It just said well, look, it looks like, it appears everything's just back to normal. But we are gonna go. We just got here, so maybe they're up here. Maybe Pima County Sheriff are up here.
Arrive at your destination. Arrived.
Well, we have arrived, but that just means on the street. So we don't know, they did not release the address. If anyone does have the address though, feel free, please email me 857live@gmail. Because if we could find the address, then we could at least maybe knock on the door of the neighbors. But so far, I do not see one Pima County Sheriff deputy after someone was just found here on this street under suspicious circumstances, a death, 65-year-old woman. So right now we will see if we can find the house, but right now we do not know. Now, what is interesting is there is a sheriff right there, but it looks like the sheriff lives there. So there's actually a sheriff that lives on this street, it appears. It appears there is a sheriff that lives on the street. But this is the street right now. It's called Hampton Green, Hampden Green. Now, I do not know the address. They have not released the address, so we're just gonna try and possibly talk to someone on this street. Read chat. 13618. Okay, 13618. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I just was able to stop. You guys are awesome, man. The army is awesome. Thank you guys, and my chat. Thank you, 857s. Thank you. All right, 13618. Okay. So right to the right of me is an actual sheriff. He lives there. Look, you can see the front of. Oh, maybe you missed it. 13618. Got it. Okay, so we're at 1340. 4755. So we're looking for 13618. I do have somebody walking here real quick. I'm gonna ask him. Hey, buddy. Hey, did you hear about a homicide on the street? Did you hear about a homicide on the street?
I don't know what happened, but just down the street here, there was a bunch of police.
Yeah, it was a homicide.
Last night, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, suspicious circumstances.
Yeah, I don't know. My kids, some neighbors, kids too, they were down there just kind of watching. A bunch of gloves with
Really?
police out there.
Okay.
So yeah, I have no idea what actually happened, but yeah, if it's a homicide, I mean, do you know anything else?
They were looking for a Hispanic male driving a 2002 Ford Ranger.
Okay.
About 5'10". That's what came through on the scanner.
So, but you don't know any other like details about?
65-year-old woman.
Did you just like drive by or what?
No, I'm a YouTuber and independent media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 857 Tucson.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to follow on the page.
Gotcha. Yeah, I had no idea. We just moved in, so last night I was actually cleaning the garage and like pulling stuff in and out. All I heard at some point in the afternoon was a bunch of sirens and stuff.
What time?
I don't even remember. I probably got home around after 4. Must have been between 5 and, I don't know, it was dark by the time I had.
And you just heard them coming in with the sirens and everything too?
Yeah, but I thought it was all coming over here, so I just figured it was going elsewhere.
Said 13618.
Yeah,
so it's not far.
No, it's up here to the right.
And when did the sheriffs leave?
That I don't know. I was out here until probably at least 8 or 9, and they were still down there.
Still down there?
Yeah.
Where'd you move from?
So just Corona.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice neighborhood. You would never think.
No, yeah, and I had no clue that's what it was. Like, we basically just told our kids, like, hey,
stay
things
away.
happen.
Yeah.
You know, like,
did they? Oh, so they didn't hear anything either?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, we just told them, like, hey, it's a safe neighborhood. Things happen because, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to scare them.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely. Hopefully, we get to the bottom of it. Cause have you heard about the Nancy Guthrie case?
Yeah.
Yeah. What have any thoughts with that? Like, what happened to her? Cause I mean, once this happened, Nancy's older. This lady's older.
Yeah.
Is it somebody who's like targeting elderly people?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's tough to say. I mean, Nancy obviously was taken.
Yeah.
Potentially, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's not many details on that as far as the final outcome, but so like, was she? Do you know? Was she killed at the home or was she taken? Like
this woman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they said suspicious death. Woman found at home. Suspicious death. Signs of trauma. So somebody basically did something to her. They haven't disclosed, but yeah. That's what's odd about it.
Damn. Yeah. Well, it's been less than 24 hours too, so.
Yeah, and it's odd that the sheriff wouldn't still be here. At least, I don't know. I guess they just pack up early. I mean, at least leaving one sheriff there just to protect the house, because people come back and then they try. I mean, I've heard of stories where they'll come back to a scene to try to get basic. Let's see. It's getting hot out here. My phone overheated. Yeah, cool, man. Well, I'll let you get to it.
All right, man.
All right. All right, so we do have some new information. Everybody, are we back? All right, sorry about that. Dang. All right, everybody. Yeah, so I turned my AC off like a like an amateur. That was an amateur move, guys. Amateur move. I turned the AC off, and because I wanted to hear him. I wanted the video to come through on the so I got to get out of this guy's way. So we're gonna go 13618, 13618. We are back in. The phone overheated. Amateur move, guys. 13618. Now he did say the cars came in last night around 5 or after 5 o'clock. They were here all night. He didn't see when they left. This is it. All right, we're gonna get out and we will park in front of the house and set up shop, see if we can talk to some neighbors. See if we can talk to some neighbors. All right, we are at 13618. Give me 1 second. I'm going to set the so I think we got the right address. It's right in front of us. Sorry about the blinking. All right, so what we're gonna do is instead of getting out, it's 108 here, and hotter when you're out on the asphalt. So I'm just gonna park so we can see the house, and then I'm gonna like do a little walking around, because this guy does have his garage open, so we will kind of get a view of the house. It would be interesting to talk to the neighbor. But all right, so there's the house right there, everybody. Try to keep that. It's all about keeping the phone cool right now. So we are at the house. You know, I wanted to ask a neighbor. I would talk to these people, but they're like children. I don't want to ask the kids, so I can't ask them. But there was some people that were walking. There is nothing happening at the house. It just looks like a real normal house, but that is it. Yeah, the house is empty. Basically, the blinds are kind of open. I will walk over there and just walk on the sidewalk for a minute. So maybe I'll just do that right now. Now this woman's coming out of her house and she's walking towards me. This woman's walking towards me. I'm gonna go talk to her. Oh, wow. It's good timing. So she said, I got some breaking news. Dun, dun, dun. She said that they were here on July 6th and then they were back here last night. So there was an incident. If anyone wants to look up and FOIA request July 6th, I don't know if it could be pulled, or look up this address. I guess the police were out here recently on July 6th. So this is the house right here. She just said she said it's just a real quiet neighborhood. She just found out about it. She's shocked. She didn't know what to say. But that is the house. It is completely empty. July 6th, she said, and then they were out here today. So it's a strange, because July 6th, it was quite a long time ago now. So has anyone seen this woman? I said, have you seen? They said, nope, we haven't seen anything. She goes, the last time I saw anything at that house was on July 6th and the police were here. And then she said they were back here last night. So something happened here on July 6th that the sheriffs were out here. Now there is another woman. She's walking across the street. So I might try to go talk to her. Now it looks like neighbors are over here talking. I don't know if you can see. Everybody's finding out about this. Look at, see them talking way down here? Yeah, I'm gonna go look. We're gonna take a walk. It's just got to be quick, because like I said, it's scorching out here on this Arizona summer day. But they are talking right now, the neighbors. I'm just watching them. They are just shocked. She was shocked. She was on the phone with her son, telling her son she just found out about it. Thank you, anyone. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Now, we don't know when it occurred. That's the thing, is this is a little piece to the story that nobody knows. She said that they were out here on July 6th. I don't know how she knew that. She just probably remembers July 6th, whatever day that was. I mean, if something happens on your street, most people remember that stuff. So they are just talking right now. I'm just they're pointing at the house. I almost want to talk to the lady in blonde, because she might know more. Well, the lady that I just talked to, she was nice, but she was not like, like she didn't want to talk all day. She was like giving me real basic information. Well, maybe I'll drive around. But the detectives have left. Ooh, there's a white car. There's a white car. White car pulling up. Nope, he just passed it. He just passed it. There's a white car just pulling up, just past the house. It's turning around. Maybe, I think a lot of people are hearing about it now. And so they're coming up here. Oh, he took my spot. Now there's more people getting out. Oh no, it's the kids back. I don't want to talk to the kids. All right, so we are here. I'm gonna do, oh my gosh, yeah. Not the best place. I'm gonna ask this woman when she goes back to her house though, if I can get a couple statements, but you guys heard it here first. Before the news, we're live on the scene. The lady right here, a neighbor, said that the police were at this house on July 6th. Now, if you notice where these tire tracks go, they start right at the house. Look at that. They literally start right at the house. The tire tracks. So the house is right here next to the gray car. And they literally start. But yeah, as predicted, there was no sheriffs on scene protecting the house or anything. No, there's no other streamers out here. No media, no streamers. Just neighbors looking around, shocked. That's it. So it is a 65. Anyone just coming in? No, we don't know when she was. We don't know. The neighbor just told me that they were out here on July 6th, and then she goes, and then they were out here last night. She goes, that's all I know. And so she was kind of trying to play coy, meaning she didn't want to tell me what I knew. And I said, well, did you hear about a homicide? And she kind of shook her head. But they are just shocked right now. They are looking, I mean, I don't want to put the camera on them, but they are just shocked. They're looking at me. I'm looking at them. Everybody's just looking around, wondering, are they going to do a press conference? Are they going to put out a bolo that they're looking for someone? Is there a sheriff that's going to be patrolling this neighborhood? Is the neighborhood, is this random? We don't know. That's what's crazy about Pima County. We just don't know. Sheriff Nanos, I guarantee you, is not even on, he's off today, so he's not doing much. Read the chat. No, the house does not look for rent. I'm gonna talk to the lady. There's another streamer here. I don't see another streamer here. I do not see another streamer. I saw another guy drive by that looked kind of suspicious. But shout out to the other streamer if he is here. I do not see anybody else like parked Check the chat. What's up? Don't bother. No, I just wave and smile. Maybe ask them, hey, did you hear anything? I mean, it's okay to ask questions. You know, that's what America's about. Freedom to ask questions. Now, they don't have to answer. It's just, thank you so much, April. Thank you. Take pics of the tread marks on the camera. Good idea. Good idea. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate the comments. There is, you know, it means a lot. So thank you guys. With all the haters out there, you guys are the one that makes these streamers strong. Can you repeat? So I'm gonna read what I found out, what the news report came in as saying. Do a little summary, but we are, so as far as when this did happen, we don't know the exact time, but the neighbors said that they were out here on July 6th. The police were at this house, and then last night they were here again sometime after 5 p.m. So we don't know when anybody was found or anything like that. Yeah, not a press conference for Nanos, right? So this call, person of interest, death investigation, 32600 block of East Hampton Greenway in Vale. The subject was described in the dispatch audio as a Hispanic male, 38 years old, thin build, approximately 5'10", 150 pounds. Dispatch said his direction of travel was unknown. The vehicle was described as an unknown color 2003 Ford Ranger pickup. The subject was reported as needed for questioning regarding a death investigation. It's a 65-year-old female, and they are looking for and 38. Now, how do they know it's 38 years old? Do you think they have the name? Okay, so good. Just Mom, Peeps CSD, homicide units, detectives observed trauma to the victim and other concerning evidence at the scene. I'm going to pin that comment. Where can I pin it? I'll pin that comment. Thank you. Any help you guys do in the chat with providing information, answering each other's questions, it really does help. So thank you. We're gonna do the camera check here. I did not see any on the outward facing, but I do see one here. The neighbor does. Looks like the neighbor does right here. I'm just waiting for this woman to leave so I can ask her, and then we'll check cameras. Then we're gonna check cameras, so stay tuned. We are here at the scene of the unconfirmed homicide. They just said suspicious death. Now there is a white truck pulling up to this house. It looks like a family member of the neighbors. We're not gonna put anyone on camera if they don't want to talk. Knock on the door. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I just don't think anyone's gonna be at the house, because I don't think anyone would want to be at that house right now. If someone just, look, there is a car pulling up and they don't know. They're looking. So they know they're not from this neighborhood. Maybe they're listening. But I'm just trying to talk to this neighbor, and then we're gonna go knock and do some stuff. Talk to the neighbors, find out if they seen this 2002 just want to wait to this neighbor, because this is kind of hard, because when it's this hot, people don't come out of their house. So if she's out of the house, I kind of want to just wait and get if she knows anything. What questions should I ask? Welcome into all the mods, Belly. Just waiting, guys. I'm trying to be patient because they're out here talking still, and I just want to ask. If she heard anything or what she knows. We did find one neighbor. He said they were here last night around 5. His kids were out here playing, and all of a sudden the detectives, he said, police. Excuse me, ma'am. Hey. I'm with 857 Tucson. You're watching?
Yeah.
Oh, Damien, nice to meet you.
I know nothing either.
You don't know anything?
No. Just
Okay.
that truck that they're claiming they're looking for right now was always parked there.
Okay.
And
So-
they're saying it's a 38-year-old male and she's 65. So I'm like, is it a family member, friend,
Son, maybe?
son? I
Yeah.
don't know. The only time we ever saw her was when she walked her dog, or her dog was missing. So.
Wow. So would you hear it come down? Yes, sir. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
What was your name?
Mandy.
Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, nice. Tell her I said hi. Yep. Oh, what can I shout her out? What's her name? Velvet Unicorn. Thanks for watching. Sent your husband down. Nice. What's your name? Doug, nice to meet you. So did you hear anything, or you're just hearing about that this morning or today? I mean, this is quiet out here. What do you, I mean, yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I think they're looking for a 38-year-old Hispanic male, they said. It came through on the scanner, on the dispatch. 5'10", 150 pounds. So I guess that lady said that the car they're looking for was parked there. So it might be a family member. It might, I mean, I'm just speculating. Everything's speculation right now. Cool, cool. Yeah. Can she message me on Facebook? Does she have Facebook? Yeah, just tell her to message me and we'll exchange. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, she's got 857 on all of them. All right. Hey, nice meeting you. All right, you too. Tell her I said hi. All right, guys. So there is all kinds of activity going on here. Now there is someone just pulling up right behind me. Oh no, they kept going. All right, I'm gonna walk over here or drive over here and So I guess if you want to do any sleuthing, is maybe find out, did the woman have a 38-year-old son? Because she's 65, so that would make it pretty close if it was her son, stepson, something like that. But here is the house. We're just gonna see if we could talk to any more people. See if I can read the chat. If anything new comes in, but shout out to Velvet Unicorn. Sent her husband over here to say hi. And he said, no, this is a quiet neighborhood. Nothing like this happens, you know. Look at how nice these houses are. All brand new houses. But we are at the house right here. I'm going to zoom in. Basically, a woman was found here. Right with the blue garage door, or whatever color that is. What color is it? It's like a green, blue, green, more green than anything. So right now there is nothing. Obviously nothing's going on here, but I am gonna go knock on the door here in a minute and just see if somebody would answer and let us know what is going on in this just regular suburban neighborhood. Whole bunch of kids, and now a 65-year-old woman is found dead under suspicious circumstances. Now the woman I did talk to with the blonde hair, she actually watches, so hopefully maybe she says hi in the chat, maybe not, but she did say that the truck that they are looking for was seen here prior. So this could be one of those domestic scenes, or somebody knew her. But the description of being 5'10" it does make you think. It's a domestic. Yeah, it really could be. Now this guy's going straight. So a lot of people, you know, are just finding out about this. Hello, welcome in, Jeanette. It's 13618. 13618. Oh, and thank you becoming a member, Renee. Thank you, and Dom C for the memberships. Shout out Dom C. So it is hot. So the main thing right now is just making sure the phone's not gonna overheat. Can you find out if her dog is safe? Whose dog? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure the police would make sure they're not going to just leave the dog here. I think they actually, in situations like this, I've heard calls like this where they say, deceased resident, we need you to come pick up a dog, and they like describe the dog. So it is really weird that this is such a nice neighborhood. But somebody did say that it could be domestic. I think it could be, but we will wait. Welcome in, Tina. Check the doormat. I don't know if they had a doormat. I did not see a doormat. Welcome in, Lisa, Julie, Petra. I am gonna check the internet to see if there's any new information posted. So they are looking for this 2003 Ford pickup truck. It doesn't say anything about a camper. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this. A Chinook, a Chinook. Look at this, a Chinook. Clip this for me, guys. A live Chinook right now. That's a Chinook. Sorry I yelled, that freaked me out. You don't see those very often anymore. You used to see them a little now. That was a Chinook. Oh man, this phone is hot. So that is the house with the green garage. No knocking. Well, maybe I won't knock. But what I'll do is I'm gonna walk down the street just to show the house, and then you guys can at least just clip the picture of the front of the house. But don't knock. Okay, I won't knock. I'm seeing lots of don't knocks, but I will walk down the public street, just get a little bit of footage, just like any other media would. But look, the neighbor does have camera. Look at this neighbor. Look at this neighbor. He's got a camera right there. It's not really that clear because of the glare, but the neighbor does have a camera. But oops, it might be, the lady did say that that truck was here and there was an incident here on July 6th. So I'm gonna check the internet right now to see if there's anything further. I just found out, breaking news, they have the suspect's name. They have the suspect's name in this case, everybody. They have the suspect's name. So this might be one of those incidents where it was a family, friend, somebody, 38 years old they're looking for. They have his name. I say turn yourself in, whoever you are. 65-year-old woman found at that house right there, and they have the suspect's name. Somebody says they have his name, but they're not releasing it to the public. That's what I was thinking. Someone said probably son, family member. 38, and then she's 65. Yeah, he was 38 years old. They're looking for 2003 Ford Ranger pickup, unknown color. But that is the house. There's nothing really to investigate. Okay, this isn't a kidnapping. I mean, some things you just have to take for what it is. Okay, I understand everybody wants me to knock. Okay, I don't think it's a good idea at this point, now that we're finding out a little more information. Okay, it sounds, there's the Chinook again. Look, the Chinook. So I think we all know that it sounds like they're looking for someone and they have his name. So this is not a Nancy Guthrie connection. Okay, I know we want it to be, in the sense of it could bring some closure, and we could, maybe this could be. It sounds like this truck was seen here at this house prior on July 6th. It was seen here. There was an incident here. Lots of speculation going. They're looking for, yeah, 38-year-old Hispanic male. Now here's what is interesting is the woman, I saw a picture of her, and she looks like a Caucasian woman. So I mean, it's interesting. I'm wondering if the sheriff's department is going to eventually put out the suspect's name and a picture. If you are tuned in, if you have a name or a picture, send it over. I won't post it. I want to see who did this. Who did this? 65-year-old woman found. So the cool thing is we've only been here like 10 minutes. We've already had 3 interviews with neighbors. And it's really hard because it's so damn hot out here that to catch people outside is strange. Because I mean, you come out here for maybe walk to your car, maybe to the mailbox, but that's about it. The lady's name, let's see, I think if someone in the chat has her name, I don't have it yet. But let me see if it's any updates on the posts. Welcome in everybody, just getting to the stream. We are here. A little summary: 65-year-old woman found under suspicious death at this house. Okay, I got something that was released from Channel 13 right here. Here we go. The Pima County Sheriff's Department is investigating the suspicious death of a woman in Vail. The PCSD says 65-year-old Cindy Kreider. Cindy Kreider was found dead inside a residence Friday afternoon. So yesterday afternoon, she was found July 24th right here on Hampton Greenway. PCSD Homicide Unit detectives observed trauma to the victim and other concerning evidence at the scene. The Pima County Office of the Medical Examiner is also involved in the investigation. So that is a weird statement. The homicide unit detectives observed trauma to the victim and other concerning evidence at the scene. What would be the other concerning evidence? Cindy Kreider, exactly. Cindy Kreider, 65 years old, from Vail, Arizona. No rumors, please, no rumors, no rumors. We try to have common sense. Broken items could be, there could have been a struggle. I don't know. It's just the way that concerning evidence. Red stuff. Thank you, Nurse Julie, for joining. Appreciate the membership. Vail, Arizona. Yeah, so if you look up the maps and you look up Vail, we're quite a distance away from Nancy's. Psychic Rider got a membership. Yes, Domsey sent some memberships. Thank you anyone who sends those memberships. Helping, we just got some new emojis. We do have a link in the description to the new merch store. This is the old design. I'm gonna have this one out on the that's the old design. Yeah, blood. I'm gonna take a walk just like down the street here in just a second. Make sure the phone's cooled off enough. But there is people that are walking around or driving around. This guy looks to be looking at the house too. All right, who is this? Who is this? I waved at him. Thank you, Melly. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to burst anything about this being connected, but it might be a domestic scene. It might be a domestic scene because the truck was seen there before. Now that is he is driving by there, and he is definitely like came to look at the house. Heidi, welcome in. Thank you guys, hitting the like button. Over 500 likes. I don't think there's any other YouTubers here, everyone. I don't see where they would be. I'll go say hi to them and wave, but I don't see them. Media's not here. Green Cat, welcome in. Oh, the tumbler, I took it into my house. I took it in. Shout out to Christina. I'm going to show those tonight on stream. Yeah, this neighborhood is like the perfect, it's like Edward Scissorhands, like just the perfect neighborhood. But something happened here. We don't know who found her. That is the weird thing is, somebody must have discovered her. That's all I can think of. Somebody, maybe a family member didn't hear from her. They came over. I don't know. But somebody did discover her. Because the call came in last night that they were looking for a Hispanic male. Now, from what I heard, the authorities do have the suspect's name, okay? So this is not someone where now we're looking for some unknown perp, like Nancy's case. It sounds like, now it would be a strange twist if this guy ended up becoming connected to Nancy. I mean, that would be. But I actually thought that's how the perp could get caught, is he gets caught in another case. And then they match up the evidence and they find that he's responsible for Nancy too. That's how the suspect could get caught. Shout out to Ted, JLR, what up, what up? Look forward to seeing you guys out here. So that is the house though, kind of the green, it's like this house right here. That's the house. But it is kind of, see now there's no neighbors out. So we timed it perfectly for whatever reason. And we were able to talk to 3 neighbors already. We found out that the police were at this house on July 6th for some reason. We don't know why. And then the second piece of information we found out is that the Ford Ranger was usually parked at this house. The tread marks come right from the house, essentially. Look, so here's the house right here, and then look, the tread marks start right there. So there's a house, tread marks out of the neighborhood. Prayers to the family going through this unimaginable thing happening. And if we come to find out that it's a family member, I mean, it's just sad. I am checking my emails and seeing if I get any new. Oh, the news is here. The news is here. The news is here. Wow, look at that. Thank you. Who sent that? Liberty, thank you. The news is here. Look. Bud Foster, yep, I remember Bud. The news is here. Welcome in, Misty. Good to see you, Pooya. Yes, I beat him out here. So anyone just getting here, this is the street where a 65-year-old woman was found under suspicious circumstances. They are looking for a 2003 Ford Ranger truck. As soon as I get the name released by the authorities, I will post it so we can look into who this guy is. Could he be connected? Who does this to a 65-year-old woman? Oh, he's walking over. He's walking over. I might have to walk with him. I thought he was going to walk over. Wait, what? The marks on the street have been there for a while. Okay, good to know. See, that's what that's what it's all about. Everybody helping each other out. Thank you, Nina. Wow, thank you so much. Okay, I just moved the wind. Should be better. No, I've seen this guy around. They don't really like to talk to us. They really don't. Some of them do, but you guys saw what happened at the Kalela thing. Remember that grumpy? Some of these camera guys are grumpy, and I'm not saying he is. He could be the. I'll try. Don't worry. I'll try, but. Oh my gosh! Look at who that is. 520. Hey, that's my brother's neighbor. Whoa. Welcome to Tucson. Small world. Welcome in 520. I am Melly the mod. Allison, hello. Nope, no street lights. Not in Tucson or Pima County. No street lights. Thank you, Sherry. Look, he's out of here now. He's gone. He got his footage. Oops. Thank you, Kurt. Curious Truth. Thank you so much. And whoever just purchased a shirt in the store, we got a new store, a merch store. Thank you so much, Curious for Truth. I've had some people say, you know, hey, I started up my channel in my city now, and it's great to hear these stories. That's why I do this, to bring awareness what's going on here, but then maybe someone else can go, hey, I'm gonna help do something for my town or something. I don't know, but hey, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nina, for the support. Hey, Heidi. Zenalicious. I like that name, Zenalicious. Jody, welcome in. Got the great mods, all the great mods. Thank you for the help. So if you guys hear any new information, I'm looking on X right now. Welcome in, Boss, Tweed, Green Cat, Julie, Martino. Thank you for anybody new subs. It's awesome to have new subs here. But look, I'm gonna zoom in because it looks like the camera guy, he was zooming in on me. So I'm gonna zoom in on him. He was literally just zooming in on me. So watch this. He was just zooming in on me, literally. I'm just doing this because I look over and I saw this glare. I go, why is he zoomed in on me? It's hilarious. Now he's out of here. He got his footage. Look, he's gone. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. He got his footage. He's out of here. Thank you so much. Supporting the stream, Freedom Eagle. Thank you. Great job. Love the boots on the ground. Thank you so much. Yes, it's definitely something that is needed for all cities. That's why it's cool to see. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, it's good to see people joining the channel, but also, you know, people are starting their own channels. They're bringing awareness for cases that are going on in their own districts, cities. Welcome in, Blues Cats. So let me check the news, seeing if anything else is going off with this, but it looks like we are at a standstill of information, and what a shocker. No sheriff here. Bruce, you just did eggs. Granny B, welcome back. Look at that, Granny B's in the chat. Look at that. Julie, thank you, Melly and Kim, for helping. Oh, that is awesome to see people helping each other out. Parched, yeah, I just ate some goldfish. Need a drink. All right, we're gonna do a little walk. We are gonna do a little walk. A little walk and talk. All right, everybody, so they'll show you which house it is. All right, I'm looking for anything on the ground, anything suspicious on the ground after the last scene. Now, it is getting windy. If you were tuned in earlier, we're expecting 70, 80 mile an hour winds here in this area shortly. So this is the house. Oh, thank you. Whoever just bought a shirt, I just got the notification. Thank you for buying a shirt. We're going to be adding new designs. I waved at the neighbor and he waved back. See, these are nice neighbors. These are nice neighbors, normal, nice neighbors. Now, what do I see? I'm looking around, seeing if I see anything suspicious. And what I just see is a perfect house. Look at how perfect. I mean, they even got these little birds. Now, what do I see? Is nothing. I mean, look, she's even got a little turtle. This could be a son that maybe did this. I'm speculating now. I'm just taking a big, wide speculation. This could be a son or some relative of the family who did this to this 65-year-old woman. Now, the reason I'm speculating this way, and everything on this is just my opinion, is the lady down the street that I did talk to said that car, that Ford Ranger, that 2003 Ford Ranger that they're looking for was parked right here. normally. Like that was his spot. So if you guys see anything, I do not see any cameras though. There's no doorbell camera. But there is the news. I don't know what news that is, but there is the news. So as you can see, somebody said these tire tracks look like they've been there for a while, and it makes sense because a Camaro just drove by here, or Mustang, so it might have been him. But this is the street. I mean, it's quiet, basically newer houses within the last 5 or 10 years. And so here we are, we're waving at people. But this is the house, and you know, as you could see, I mean, this is the rocks are perfect, everything's perfect that I see as far as the outward appearance of this house. Now, what is interesting is you can kind of see into the house. So I'm gonna zoom in. You can kind of see, and those blinds are open. They did leave the blinds open. You can't really get in there too much, but so this is the house, everybody. Last night, 65-year-old woman found under suspicious circumstances, sounds like, and other concerning things. So I got to get to the car because it is hot as far as the overheating of the phone. There's the backyard, and here's kind of a 360 view of the house and where we're at. So I'm gonna get to the car, check the X, check the Facebook, see if anyone's posting any new information. Right now we are looking for a photo, for the authorities to release a photo of the suspect. Wow, smoking hot out there. Woo, doggy. Wow. Crank the air for a minute. Nothing taped off, nothing. Knock? Yeah, I mean, I'll do it for the media for sure. I think I have every right to. Thank you, thank you. No crime scene. It's not really, yeah, it's more of a personal decision between each person. I don't see it as an issue, but I don't see anyone really going to be answering. So it would be, that's just me making assumptions. I don't think anybody's there. But there is people that have just pulled up in front of me. That guy just pulled up in front of that car and parked. Now they do say suspects do come back to scene, so I'm just kind of on the lookout for this Ford 2003. But shout out, we do. I mean, I've seen people, reporters, they always go up to the door after scenes. It's not a big deal. It's just, I would be doing it more just to confirm my suspicion that nobody's there, which in life they say you got to stay curious. So I am curious, even though my assumptions are nobody would be there, and I have every right to knock at the door, especially since this scene just happened. So I remember when I found the girl when I was a kid, Lupita Murillo, one of our famous reporters here in Tucson. She came and knocked at the door. So I'm checking Facebook right now, seeing if there's any new photos of the suspect so I can get this out to the community. We need to see who did this. We need to see who did this. Thank you so much, Nina. Thank you, Nina. So it's good as we are looking up this woman. I haven't been able to like do any of the sleuthing, but I know JLR, he had a photo of the woman, poor woman. We want answers, right? This is an elderly, not elderly, 65 is not elderly. An older woman found dead in her house. We want to know answers, but if there is a suspect photo, if anyone hears any suspect name or photo, please pass that on. Yeah, that's... But guess what? There's no flowers, but I do have a flower. I do have a flower, so we will walk up and we will leave this flower for her. In her memory. I do have a flower we're gonna leave here for her, even though nobody has left flowers. We do have one in the car. We will leave.
And just for 43, our last contact with him was in 2019 for a code 81 for trespass.
All right, we're gonna leave the flower.
1511.
San 20, San 23. Just give me a moment, I gotta pull up the right angle and then speed by that was my time, so black and white picture.
All right, be right back, guys. I'm gonna just cool this phone off real quick. It's getting hot. Oh my gosh.
1511.
Thank you guys hitting the likes. Almost 700 likes. Thank you. It's 112 in Arizona. Yeah, Phoenix is even hotter. It says right now 104 on mine, but it's actually hotter once you get on that asphalt. But we don't. Now here's what's crazy. They're expecting a massive storm with 70 to 80 mile an hour winds in a couple hours. So this day might turn into storm chasing later. It could. But there are people that are driving by now. I waved, they waved. And it's great. I met a couple followers on the channel, subscribers, and they came and said hi, because this is kind of far out away from Tucson. It's on the outskirts. It's a beautiful community, lots of young families, but also, you know, retired people. They'll come out here because they can get a brand new house. Brand new house. There's something about a brand new house. They're expensive, don't get me wrong, but they're nice. Everything's brand new. Alright, we're gonna go place the flower. And I just want to get her name. And there's different ways we can bring awareness. Sometimes there's people that are really good sleuthing, and I'm learning from them. I'm not the best sleuther. There's better sleuthers than me. So shout out to all the sleuthers out there. It's a white Ford Ranger. Someone just said white. Now that is unconfirmed information from Sherry, but that is the first time I've heard a color. A color. I should have asked the neighbor, what color was it? Oh, man. See, that's another amateur reporter move. I should have asked the color when I was at. I said, did you see it? I should have asked her the color. Thank you, Liberty. Sent you court records via. Thank you. I'll check those out shortly. Someone said they heard it was brown. So far we have brown and white. Alright, so I'm going to walk over and leave the flower. I'm going to read the report, the actual. So this is from KOLD 13 right here. I'm going to read it, can't really, there it is. Investigation underway after suspicious death in Vail, and we're at the scene right now for anyone just getting here. The Pima County Sheriff's Department is investigating a suspicious death of a woman in Vail. The PCSD says 65-year-old Cindy Kreider was found dead inside her residence Friday afternoon. So they found her Friday afternoon in the 13600 block of East Hampton Greenway. Now here's the key to this. PCSD homicide unit detectives observed trauma to the victim and other concerning evidence at the scene. The Pima County Medical's office and of the medical examiner is also involved in the investigation. So, concerning evidence at the scene. So something happened inside. Prayers to this family. It's just sad. I mean, I don't understand. We need to know who the suspect is. Apparently, authorities do have the name of the suspect, everyone. Now, when they will release that to the public, we don't know. But hopefully soon. We're going to walk over and get this flower placed in honor, in memory of Cindy Kreider. No, we don't need to find him, the authorities, but we'll put the name out in the photo so if people see him, they can call. That's how, I mean, that's how a lot of these cases are found. So we're going to walk and place the flower. place the flower, everybody, on the door for Cindy. We did a knock. I did not hear any dog barking. Did not hear any dog. We did place the flower though. There was no dog barking for, I know people were really worried about the animal. There was no dog heard once I knocked. I knocked pretty loud too. So we left the flower. We did knock as far as any situation like this. The real reporters, they really do go in and try to get a story, get a comment, and nothing usually happens out of it. Usually people don't answer, but that's the difference is in these kind of cases, we just have to respect the neighbors. Obviously, you know, not putting anyone on camera unless they want to be interviewed, but most of the neighbors talked. Most of the people understand, you know, that we're here to report the story. Now, as you notice, the reporter who was out here with the video, he's just hired help. He literally just gets paid to go get some footage, and then now he's over there probably getting a sandwich already. So shout out to him. Nothing against him, but independent media, citizen journalists, and even, you know, Brian Inton, just remember what he did. He went on front of Nancy's front porch and got that video. If we wouldn't have had that video, I guarantee you those authorities would have kept that from us. So, you know, I didn't see anything walking up to this door, but you know, you have to understand, we have the right, and we didn't, nothing usually happens. Brian Inton, he actually found the blood, remember? So, but we did leave the flower. That is the main thing. Maybe I'll come back here tomorrow and bring some more flowers for the woman, Cindy Kreider. So anyone just getting to the scene or just getting to the stream, we are live on scene at this house right here, right there, where a woman, 65-year-old, was found. She was found under suspicious circumstances, found dead, and now they are looking for a 38-year-old man, Hispanic man, 5'10", the same height as the perp. That would be a crazy twist if this guy was somehow connected to Nancy. He has the same height, 5'10", thin build. But there is another car. Everybody's waving. I wave, they wave. Shout out. Thank you, Susan. Holy moly, Susan, thank you. Yeah, we are far away from Nancy's right now. We are far away from Nancy's. Hispanic male, 38, drives a Ford Ranger. Hey, we investigates. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Yeah, no bashing other streamers. We're all united, right? How's it go? United we stand, divided we fall. Welcome in, Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Any information on the lady that was essayed. No, but I did hear that call. I did hear that. I was trying to find the scanner call to post it, but I heard the call and I went back to try and find it and I couldn't. And the guy broke in. I don't think he actually did the whole act from the scanner call. Is the woman chased him out of the house. I listened to the scanner call. I heard it with my own ears. I couldn't find it, so I can find it. I just need to go to the archives. Welcome in, Adam. We Investigates, thank you for joining, Adam. Welcome in, Melly. IAG, major manhunt in Berlin. Oh man, what happened in Berlin? So anyone just getting here, picture it. We are at the scene. 65-year-old woman found in this house right here last night, dead under suspicious circumstances. Her name was Cindy Kreider. Welcome in, Maine Melissa. Hey, John, welcome back. And Lisa. Yeah, the flower was just meant to be in here. I looked at that flower the other day and I said, you know what? That flower must have fell out when I was giving it to Nancy at Nancy's house. And then I just remembered, hey, I got that flower. So sometimes God works in mysterious ways. Kim Wells. Cheryl, your intuition, yes. That's definitely strong. Just Sokno, welcome in. I wouldn't sit out there very long. Yeah, I gotta get moving because this car, I mean, it's not good to let the car sit for this long. Whoa, he's driving. Whoa, it's fast. That's fast. Oh, thank you, Melly. 785. We're now at 800. 800 likes. Thank you if anyone's sending those gems, but we are going to be just driving around the neighborhood for a minute. See if you guys can get a lay of the land here. Thank you so much, Marie. Marie with the super sticker. No, there was no cameras that I see at this house, but the neighbor did. The neighbor does. Like, if you see where that solar panel is, see that solar panel? That's the neighbor's house. That solar panel hooks to a camera. Thank you. Awesome, everybody. 777 in the chat. Lucky number. Jackpot. Flicker fade. Whoa, my fellow Tucson chatter. Welcome in, Flicker fade. Hey, Misty's still in there. Good to see you, Misty. Hope you're doing good in Alabama. Oh my gosh, Becky. Thank you so much. 4 flowers, wanted to vend, but only saw you had Cash App. Bless you for the flowers. Will show anyone who loves. Okay, I'll come back here for flowers tomorrow. It's only about a 20-minute drive. That's a good idea. So I'll come back out here for tomorrow, 4 flowers. Thank you so much again for that super and flicker as well, Becky. Thank you. I do have a Venmo. I just need to post it up. I need to post that up at some point. Green Cat, thank you. Granny. Adam is Patriot Pride. Adam is Patriot Pride. So I'm going to do a little drive around here. Please post the Venmo. Okay. So this is the house, though. Anyone just getting the stream, there was a 65-year-old woman. We are in Pima County, kind of on the outskirts of Tucson, in a place called Vail. Holy moly, thank you so much. So we're going to be doing a little bit of drive around so you guys can see the neighbor. If we could talk to any neighbors as we're driving around. So far we've talked to 3 neighbors. If you fast forward to the start of the stream, you can see, you can hear what, hopefully you can hear what when I talk to the first neighbor. I'll have to do that later. I can't get the Venmo up right now for something. It's not hitting. All right, how were the police called? Maybe a loud noise. I think somebody found her, because it sounds like somebody might have maybe like a check welfare or something like that. But this she was discovered yesterday evening or afternoon. And then the police were out here all night. Welcome in, Savage. And thank you so much again. I missed the super, but Becky in Colorado, thank you so much. Could use some Colorado. Stay hydrated. Yep, thank you. You just reminded me to drink. Welcome back, Kathleen. Sheila. Yes, it is. I just hope it wasn't her son. That just is what I hate to be speculating like that. But if she's 65 and he's 38, how old would that put her when she had him? If this is her son, I hope it's not. I don't think a 65-year-old. Do you think a 65-year-old might have a 38-year-old boyfriend? I don't know. So she was 27, Timu girlfriend. Thank you for the flowers, Venmo flowers. Where did I see it the other day? They had good flowers. $28. Welcome in, Kim, Trucker, Tea Time, Bruce, Davis. Welcome. Nancy. So we're gonna get this car moving here in a minute. We're gonna drive around here. So somebody did send me a photo of a guy, but I don't know if it's him. So I don't want to show it until I know. But I did get a photo that looks like a Hispanic male. He doesn't show how tall he is, but maybe there's a photo in this new article. Thank you, Kathleen. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, thank you. Mary Eagle Horse, thank you so much. She said, thank you for placing the flower. Yes, I'm going to come back and bring some more tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Woo! Green Cat, hello. Melly, thank you for being the mods, all the mods in the chat. It came up on the link. I don't see it in the link. I do not see a picture in this link. Oh wow, look at that. Sydney, Australia. Wow. Welcome in from Sydney. Active manhunt is that in Berlin? Active manhunt after vehicle plows into a crowd somewhere. That might be the Berlin thing AIG was talking about. And thank you again, Megan, Mary Eagle Horse. Thank you so much. Something real quick. There we go. Okay, Jenny in the block. Oh wow, lots of people from Australia. I think one day we're gonna have to plan a YouTuber's trip to Australia. So a little summary of everything that's going on. England, welcome in. We are at the scene of a house. A woman was found at that house right here, right there. 65-year-old Cindy Kreider was found under suspicious circumstances. They are looking for a 38-year-old man. Now I have a picture. I can't show the picture because he looks familiar, I'll tell you that. But we did leave a flower. Luckily, God willing, we had a flower in this car today. So we left, but we're gonna come back tomorrow and bring more flowers. We can just leave them by the mailbox. But thank you so much, Cassandra. Thank you so much. "39-year-old man." He was a 38. He's 39 or 38. 2002, 2003. But I'm thinking, I'm speculating that this was like a son or a stepson or something like that. Yeah, if anyone has a way to go look on July 6th, the neighbor that we did talk to was out here on July 6th. She said the police were out here on July 6th. So if the neighbor is not that old, how was she brought it? How was she when she brought it? I don't get that one, but yeah, try to re-ask that. Welcome in, Jody, Becky, Nina, Drew. We do have those new emojis. Nina, Drew, thank you for putting those emojis. And welcome back, Jenny on the block and Kathleen. Psychic Writer, Damien, wouldn't you have that on your scanner calls? Yes, if you, I mean, on my page, I have been running the scanner all day yesterday. I believe, did I have it on? Actually, I turned it off yesterday at about 6 o'clock or something. But if you do have a subscription to Broadcastify, check my email. Okay, I'm checking. If you do have a subscription to Broadcastify, you can go back and look at archived footage. And thank you again, Cassandra. Archive footage. Tanya, thank you. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at this email. Hey, welcome in Pamela, and hello PI. So thank you for the email. And the sleuths are amazing. It's amazing to see this in action. Sorry guys, just multitasking. People are sending me stuff. If I miss anything, thank you guys. Melly, Nina, Lady Justice Liberty, welcome back. Tina Marie, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Margaret. This guy looks familiar. We got a photo. Breaking news. We got a photo of the suspect. I don't know. I can't 100% confirm this, but this is what they're saying the guy it looks like. This is supposedly him. Unconfirmed. That supposedly is him. We don't know. That's unconfirmed information, but it does say right here, visit the photo. There's the KOLD up there. That could be the guy that we are looking for, driving a 2002, 2003 He really looks familiar. Yeah, that's what I said. As soon as I seen this picture, I was like, wow, something looks familiar about this guy. No, I don't think connected to Nancy, from something else. I don't know what it was, but in the report it said he only weighed 150 pounds, but you know, we can't see this guy's body. They didn't have a name. Everything's unconfirmed. I don't know where that came from. Somebody's been sending me articles and stuff, and that was connected to the KOLD article. So I'm just trying to keep the phone cool out here, everybody. That's the guy who died in the monsoon flooding. So that's not this guy. Okay, well, like I said, nothing was confirmed. So that might not be anything. Just make sure when you're sending stuff, you guys are a little more sure what it is. I don't know. That guy's probably not connected. Nope, that's the guy that guy is not connected. That's not him. That was the guy that was found in the wash, passed away. He got washed away. So that's not him. Yeah, that guy was not a suspect. He was found in the wash, swept away. So I don't know. We don't have a picture yet. We don't have a name. We're just waiting. But prayers to that family he was washed away last week in the wash. Granny B, welcome. Granny B, meet Terry. Granny B and Terry, welcome in, and Tina Marie. So just to update everybody who's getting here, this is the house where a 65-year-old woman was found, and now they are looking for a 38-year-old man. That's why he looked familiar. Yeah, I know. So we'll keep waiting to see if they release a photo of the suspect. But we are going to dip away from this house here in just a minute. Any questions before we do a final drive around the city here, so you guys can get a little bit of a feel of where this is at? It's a little different than Nancy's neighborhood, right? This is like a nice neighborhood as far as new houses. Nancy's were built in the 70s, so this is new. Yeah, I don't want to overstay my welcome for sure. All right, so we're gonna just drive around. No crime tape. It's as soon as they remove the body and they get their stuff, they just bring it down. I mean, that's just how they do it out here in Pima County. I don't know if that's how they do it everywhere, but you're just listening. Oh, that's good. Well, sometimes it's good just to listen. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a drive around the neighborhood. And thank you guys, everybody, keeping the positive, the prayers for the family. Obviously, waking up and finding out that some family member has passed away and they're looking for a suspect has got to be one of the just worst feelings in the world. We are going to come back here tomorrow and lay flowers for Cindy. Hopefully we'll have more information tomorrow as well. But as you can see, this is how the neighborhood is. It's just a, you know, nice neighborhood. Look, kids. Everybody's got nice vehicles. And now a 65-year-old woman is no longer, and the public has no clue what the heck happened. The way they put these stories out, it's like, was this a random attack, Sheriff Nanos? I know you're gonna tell us, but I mean, how long are you gonna wait? Who is the person? From what we have found out, they know who did this. Should take down your post saying woman found dead. Nancy Guthrie is missing and hasn't been found dead. Which post? Which post on Facebook? Yeah, there's definitely HOA here. Just can't understand why they won't release the picture. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, Kathleen, thank you. Yes, staying hydrated. I'm lucky this car has a built-in cooler. It has a built-in cooler, which is awesome, so it keeps your drinks nice and cold. Built-in cooler. Thank you, Teresa. The mayor of Tucson is probably getting ready for her next photo opportunity. So here is the street. We're gonna do one more cruise by the street so you guys can see where Cindy Kreider was found yesterday in her house, deceased under suspicious circumstances. Have a good dinner. See you later. Yeah, nobody really has grass out here. Just too hard to keep it green. So we are keeping our eyes peeled for a 2000 or 2003 Ford Ranger, just in case we see that damn thing. That's the vehicle. It is connected to this case. All right, we're gonna be driving around here, see what we see. Well, I think with this case, they might have a suspect and a name. That's different. It's like Nancy's, they just don't have anything, I don't think. In this case, they have a suspect. They're usually handle it different when you have a suspect, right? Because they know what they're looking for. So Nancy's, they don't have a suspect. This case is a little different. I don't know if he would be in there. Go back to the court. I think they're looking for him right now. But you're saying they might have arrested him? I don't think anybody got arrested with any sort of homicide charge today, so I don't know. It's a good point though. So we just left. If you rewind, if you're just getting here, it was a 65-year-old woman here out in Pima County was found dead in her house. They are looking for a man, 38 years old, Hispanic male. Thin build. Now, from what I heard, people do have the suspect's name, they just haven't released it. So we'll see what we come out of this, or what comes out of this later, but just crazy. I guess the woman was found yesterday afternoon. Here we go. So I will be monitoring this all evening, trying to figure out what happened to this woman. It's not, I don't want to go there. As soon as I get the suspect's photo, we will get that posted out. I'm going to be coming back out here tomorrow and bring those flowers. We'll leave those at the mailbox, I think. we'll see where the best place. The chat thinks I should leave them. Is the door the best spot? Is the just leave them right by the mailbox? I think the mailbox is probably the best. Look at that scenery though. So anyone that's just getting to the stream, if the chat can update everybody, I've kind of said it 100 times, but we are leaving now Vail, Arizona, after the woman, 65-year-old Cindy Kreider, was found deceased. And everybody hitting the like button, thank you. I can't talk. Hopefully you're having a good day, good weekend, staying cool. I know it's hot a lot of places. We just passed over the 1,000 mark in the likes, so thank you guys. So we will head out there. We'll do it in the morning. So then people can come there throughout the day. They'll see the flowers left. And then people can just bring flowers the rest of the day. But we will get to the bottom of this and find out what happened. Is this family member? Is this a stranger? From what we're speculating is somebody said that Ford Bronco or Ford Ranger 2002, 2003 was at the house parked a lot. So that car, it seems like the truck belonged there. Whoever owned that truck might have lived there, and now Cindy's missing or dead under suspicious circumstances. So there is something strange going on. Case. But look at that scene. Woo! Beautiful out here. Nobody out here either. We are passing Colosso Cave. If you want to look up Colosso Cave, I almost want to just drive in park just so you guys can see it. Yeah, we'll just drive in the park just so you guys can see it. A little pit stop. It's only 1 mile up. The Colosso Cave is, this was just, family bought it. There was a real famous local pioneer family bought it, and the whole family lived in this cave. They built a little shack next to it, and people paid to come and get tours. And the family, are we back? Let me know if we're back. Are we back? Okay. The park is closed. The park. Look at that. We just missed it. But there is the entryway to Colosso Cave. Sheila, thank you. There it is. There's the entryway. It's a sweet cave. I just went there actually not too long ago. So we'll have to try again next time. So we'll have to try again next time. If it buffers, I'll be right back. If it buffers, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. If it cuts out just right there, that's the only spot we should have issues with. Thank you, thank you. So anyone just getting here, we are leaving the scene of the 65-year-old woman that was found deceased under suspicious circumstances. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna find out as soon as I get the suspect photo. I'll get that posted up. So let me know where you are signing in from today. I know we lost some people. Wow, right there, that's a good spot. Colorado. Chicago, here, that's where Ted's from. Chicago, Maryland, Covina, California. Kansas in the house. Kansas, shout out everyone in Kansas and Florida. San Diego, just went there not too long ago. Beautiful city of San Diego. Missouri, Canada. Lots of Canadian friends. I even got a couple. I have 2 Canadian mods. Shout out to Melly and Rats Cats. Melly and Rats Cats. Massachusetts. Lots of states checking in. So what day is the 6-month mark for Nancy Guthrie being missing? What day? Because I know we're almost to the day. What day of the week is that? So today is the 25th, I think. Dana Point. So next Saturday. Next Saturday. Is that Julie Martino? Julie, can you email me? Julie, you won last night. And just because you're just a great, you're always in the chats. You missed the contest last night, Julie. And you won. You won. But you weren't there. You must have went to bed early. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, Julie. If you can email me, Julie. You won last night. Email me your shirt size, whatever shirt size you want, and your address, and I will send you out that shirt. You won last night, and you're such a good, always in the chats, positivity, and I just feel like you, even though you weren't there. So Julie Martino, if you're hearing this, email me. You won the contest last night. So we did just leave the scene. It came in yesterday afternoon. I didn't read it till this morning, or I'm in there. But a 65-year-old was found deceased, and they are now looking for a 38-year-old man. Martino. Yeah, she won the t-shirt con. She wasn't in there. But if you do go to the description, you can see we did add a new merch shop. If you want to order a t-shirt, I saw somebody ordered a mug. Are you, is it really muted? Someone's saying I'm muted. I don't think it's muted. If it's, I don't think it's muted. Okay. Thank you guys and gals. So yeah, we will update with this scene that we just left. It's right outside of Tucson in Vail. Now this is kind of the area that Holly Dasso was found. Separate incident. We are heading back to the studio, seeing what we're gonna plan for tonight. There's supposed to be a big storm, so I'm monitoring the storm. If it does become into, there might be some, we actually do have some big storms that come here. Maybe do a live panel show tonight if I talk to somebody that wants to do that. But right now, we are just leaving the scene or the location of where 65-year-old woman was found under suspicious circumstances. So we'll get to the bottom of the story though. Welcome in, Shibby Shibby. We are just leaving the scene, Shibby. We're gonna go back in the morning though and bring flowers to leave at the house. So right now I'm basically leaving the scene, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna see if there's any new information coming out. But yeah, I'm basically done with the scene of that house right now. There's nothing going on. I talked to 3 neighbors, and yeah, so I'm going back to the studio, Gonna do some regrouping. That's if JLR is wondering. I am leaving the house, heading back to the studio. See if I can get more information digging. Ba, 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 da, da, da. I can't see the big long comment, but if the chat, if you guys are able to answer any questions for anybody, that always helps. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Appreciate the support. The super. Over 1,000 people hit the like button, almost 1,100. Thank you. Looking forward to JLR's coming out. I think Ted said he's coming out this coming week, so we'll do maybe some Nancy Guthrie coverage, and then also maybe take some trips, maybe, hopefully. Some adventures maybe around Arizona. Investigate some areas if there's anything that comes across. Thank you so much for the support. Independent media, we're the new alternative media, as Sleuth Intuition would say, alternative media. Thank you, Tanya. Oh my God, that's sweet. Thank you so much. I see Tanya always in the chat. Looks like we're approaching 7 p.m. in the East Coast, and we are at 4:20. 4:20, everybody. 4:20 in Arizona. .620 in Illinois. Good to see Granny B back. Sheila, Tina Marie, hopefully you're doing well, better. 108. It's 108 on my dashboard right now. This is the hottest time of the day right now. What kind of weather? What kind of weather do you guys have there today? I know some places it's steaming hot. Some places they got perfect weather right now. Hot, humid, and stormy. We're supposed to get some storms, they said, but you never know. It's hot enough that if it gets hot enough in the city, then and storms come, we should get some pretty big downpour. So we will see. If you see me later back on, popping on because the storm has hit, you'll know. Yeah, I'm pretty much signing off. That's where I'm going. We just left the scene of where a woman was found, 65-year-old woman found under suspicious circumstances. Death, she died. We don't know who did it, but they do have a suspect. Hopefully they have his name, and they're just not telling the public because they don't need to. If they have the suspect, well, thank God, they're gonna find the guy. They have a photo, they have the suspect. I can guarantee you right now, they are searching for this guy. So I hope to come back with good news, like they found the suspect, he's arrested, and then we will see him in court on the channel. Maybe not today, but hopefully by tomorrow. And as soon as I get the name of the suspect, I will also release the name. The sun is shining bright in my eyes over here. I don't know, but let me know. Should I come back later tonight? Are you guys sick of me already? Should I come back and do a stream later tonight? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Okay, let's stop. I'm gonna stop here real quick. Two for now. Hey, bud, need a soda? You want soda? Yep. Oh, here, I got some goldfish. Got to keep hydrated, keep that energy flowing out here. Have a good day. All right. What do we got? Whoa. That's a lot of ones. Whoa. Not even 1, 2. Not even 1, 2. Holy moly, look at all those ones. Wow. Jeez, thank you. Maybe I'll come back later. Now 1, 2. Wow, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I mean, it's great to see everybody else also get along, like the chat, like people meeting other cheap people. And so if you are able to join our Discord, I'll put the link in. I'll make a post on YouTube if you want to join our Discord, because everybody's just normal. I mean, there's so much people getting to know each other, new friends, you know, it's just awesome, you know, with all the division going on in the world, to see people actually supporting each other, getting along. It's great. So you guys are awesome. Obviously we're here covering, you know, intense stories, but in between it all, you guys make it, lift each other up. We got to keep the hope going, because sometimes hope is all we got. Sometimes that's all it is, guys, so, and gals. Let's check the chat. It is great. Everyone help out each other, give love, because that is what is need love to all. Exactly. I love it. And that's the thing is, you know, there's a lot of people attacking other people, and they call it bad othering, right? And we need to find things to bring each other together and know that we are all one people. So I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Maybe I'll text up Shibby, see if he's up for a stream tonight. So Shibby, if you're in the chat, text me if you're up for a stream tonight, or any of the other YouTubers that are in there. Misty Haynes, hope you're having a good weekend in Alabama. But thank you everybody for just putting that love out into the chat. Everybody feels it. We all feel it. So thank you everyone who was able to help out with the super. Domsey, good to see ya. Maybe we'll play Domsey's amazing song later. Go give a subscription to Domsey's channel. Thank you, Heidi. You're so sweet. And have to stay with my kids, grands. Nah, Florida, but oh yeah, Pittsburgh family. All right, thank you to the mods. Nurse Julie, thank you. Kathleen, all the support. Everybody who was able to do the supers and just liking, even just being here. Melly, I'm glad I can be outside this weekend. Oh, the smoke in Canada. Prayers for all the people in Canada and all the smoke that's coming into America. So maybe I'll drive to Nancy's tomorrow. That's a good idea. Whoever said that, I don't know if it'll happen tonight, but I think tomorrow we'll drop flowers over here and then we'll drive to Nancy's. That's a good idea. Thank you, Louise. Tanya, thank you. Gail. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Nancy's 100%. Tomorrow is the Nancy, and then we'll go to Cindy's and bring flowers for them. Go during the daytime, yes. All right, I'll catch you later. See you, Bruce. So I'll be back, everyone. Thank you again so much for everything. Prayers for this family, prayers for justice, that we find out. As soon as I find out who the suspect is, his picture, we're gonna get to the bottom of it. And maybe the public will help find this suspect. He's driving a 2002, 2003 Ford Ranger. See ya, Sonoran. Golden, see ya. Tammy, Becky, I'm gonna come back. I got lots of ones, it looks like, so I'll be back. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Peace and love, everyone. Have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Peace.